What happened tonight in Kirbyville is a concern for taxpayers across Texas.
Superintendents who aren't so super getting big payoffs on their way out the door. KFDM's Angel San Juan is investigating. He joins us in the studio tonight. So Angel, you spoke with a state senator who wants to put a big end to these sweetheart deals.
That's right, Tiffany. State Senator Donna Campbell says that between 2013 and 2017, Texas school districts paid out more than $18 million to departing superintendents. That money that comes from you, the taxpayer, and some of these superintendents have not performed up to par and are still getting paid to leave, making the situation worse. Information is often withheld from the public about the reasons behind a superintendent's exit. Tommy Wallace's tenure as Kirbyville superintendent can be described as tumultuous, to say the least, culminating with the family of former Kirbyville High School principal Dennis Reeves suing Wallace and the district for wrongful death. Reeves' widow claims what the lawsuit describes as Wallace's bullying tactics drove her husband to suicide nearly 2 years ago. Controversy followed Wallace to Kirbyville from Bryan ISD.
Sometimes it's an easier out just to say leave, and they don't go through the rigors of letting others know what the superintendent that leaves is carrying with him.
State Senator Donna Campbell is on a mission to make superintendents in Texas more accountable to taxpayers. The Bryan ISD School Board forced Wallace's resignation, according to media accounts, for what some called unethical behavior, but he left with the severance package and a letter of recommendation.
You know, we need to stop these sweetheart deals because they're not sweet for the taxpayer.
That's the few cases that gain notoriety and are publicized, is when a superintendent is leaving, but is also leaving with a severance package.
Dr. Robert Nix is an associate professor at Lamar University. He teaches educational leadership and regularly consults with superintendents about problems they may face.
Contrary to what most people think, board members don't usually ask superintendents to leave. The vast majority of superintendents leave for a better challenge, which normally equates to more money.
And Dr. Nix says contract negotiations during the hiring phase usually includes an exit strategy.
One of the things that they're going to ask for is that basically if we have a no-fault divorce, if we reach a point to where the philosophy of the district is different, or the district board is different than that of the superintendent, then it would be best for everyone concerned if I should leave. If I do that, then there's an expectation of a severance package involved.
Wallace is part of a rash of superintendent exits or firings in recent years in which the public is left in the dark about the departure details. Wallace went to court to stop the release of public documents that would expose the reasons for his exit from Bryan ISD.
We passed a bill that stops, if you will, passing the trash. And I don't know what that superintendent had to hide.
And Thursday evening, the Kirbyville School Board approved a retirement package for Wallace without offering taxpayers any explanation. Senator Campbell is pushing for greater transparency.
We do need to make sure that their previous superintendent record and their teaching record is transparent.
Senator Campbell shared with us some of what she called the most expensive contracts or outrageous cases. Grand Prairie ISD Superintendent Susan Simpson Hull makes more than $400,000 each year with a $50,000 retention bonus. She gets $1,000 a month as a car allowance and $1,000 a month for housing. In addition, the superintendent lives in a $700,000 home that the district owns and charges her $2,000 a month, half of which is covered by her housing allowance. Katy ISD paid $750,000 to outgoing superintendent Lance Hint, an amount equal to 2 years of his base pay. The district will also help pay for a defamation lawsuit arising from allegations lodged against the superintendent, accusing him of bullying others when he was a student. Then there's Alda Benavides, who received a $467,000 severance payment after announcing early retirement. Senator Campbell says the La Jolla ISD superintendent approved the construction of a water park and planetarium in a district that Campbell says is chronically underperforming and economically disadvantaged.
One bill, the one that limits superintendent severance pay, will be heard this week. We did pass a bill that requires posting of the annual base pay as well as all the other bonuses, benefits, and stipends that superintendents get.
And get this statistic, 350 superintendents in Texas make more than the governor, who receives about $150,000 a year. Guys.
It's one of those stories that makes you go, huh, how has that been allowed to happen for so long? So I'm sure Angel will continue to follow it and give us an update when he has one.
That is good work if you can get it, right? Anyway.
In other news,